Welcome to another episode of His
and
and
her
Her
side,
Side,
the
the podcast,
podcast,
where communication is key.
and understanding is the door.
Let's get to it. So, today's episode is no, let me say this. I want to ask y'all, how do you guys navigate difficult situations,
Conflict,
problems,
issues,
beef?
war.
No. I say this before you guys answer. Let me just throw out a couple pointers that I know about. You wanna proactively communicate. Do not reactively communicate. That's arguing, right? I'm not saying. Listen, some relationships have arguments, but just as long as you guys don't love to argue, that's toxic. I don't want to do that, right?
He
We're not
hate
into that.
arguing.
Make sure that you guys actively listen to one another, right? You got to do that. You got to do that. And then the last but not least, commit to teamwork. You got to commit to teamwork because it's a team. I know the great late,
Oh, boy.
he didn't really care to consider relationships, partnerships, stuff like that. I just know.
Then what he consider?
No, he was more so like women are helpmate to men, right? It sounds bad, but
Mm-hmm.
in reality, we're a team.
Right.
On a team, you got a LeBron James,
Mm-hmm.
you got a Steph Curry, you got the leader of the teams,
Yeah, right.
and then you got everybody else who assists the goal of that team,
Team, yeah.
which is to win.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a helpmate, it got this negative connotation to it, but at the same time is there to make the team win, right?
Yeah.
But so I don't care to even go with the you to help me.
Right.
I don't care
We
about
both
too
to
much
help
of the
me.
titles. Yeah, I help you, you help me, right? But it's that's not the thing. It's you can go with the partnership with team. I don't care how you name it. Just understand that we together on this. You know what I'm saying? Um, how do you feel that you should handle conflict in the relationship?
It's all easier said than done. I love the points you made. But I feel like when it comes to navigating like difficult situations or conflict, it takes time.
Mm-hmm.
It takes time, and I think in relationship, especially relationships that they've been together for a while, you kind of learn each other's ways of communicating and when conflict arises, how to handle it. Because I remember I wasn't always the most patient. Like I needed the conflict to be talked about and solved in the moment now.
I think most women are like that though. I mean, I think
I don't need to dwell on it, but I've seen some instances where the guy have said it's him that he want to solve it now, and she don't want to talk about it right now because
okay.
she,
Well, I never ran into
yeah.
that.
So it goes both ways, but I think the biggest thing is like learning each other like communication style and learning how we both are when it comes to like when emotions are high and things like that. So like I had to learn to just like take a back seat and give him his time.
Me.
Yes, Mr. Shutdown.
Yeah, because I'm not the best communicator. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not.
You've gotten a lot
I
better.
changed.
Yeah, a lot better.
I changed. I got way better compared to what you knew.
Well, yeah.
Because I was one of those dudes, and I didn't choose to argue, but running into people like she used to be, she say, where she wanted it fixed right away.
Right now.
You know what I'm saying? That would force me to have to communicate when I wasn't ready. I didn't have the right things to say. So what happens is we get into like a little argument. And that argument goes south immediately because I'ma say what you don't want to hear. It ain't the
Wild.
truth, But I'm gonna just say it to make you mad, right? And then it's gonna make you mad. Then you gonna say something else, and then I'm gonna end up saying,
Then it's
"Well, we don't. Why we even together? We don't even need to be together." Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go that route. And then guess what? We done broke up because I didn't know how to communicate. I didn't even want to break up with you. I
right.
didn't mean it, but I said it,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't take it back because I'm so immature at this time.
The pride is high.
The pride is high, the ego is flying. You know what I'm saying? So, um, I couldn't. I damaged a lot. But now I would just, you know, I would just say like I ain't ready to talk, or
Yeah,
like
and
I don't want to
I
talk
feel
about it
like I
right
don't
now.
press the issue. I'm just like,
Right.
okay, he needs a moment.
But
I'm gonna give him his moment.
I heard her, and I know what the issue is. Was what got her, gears grinded or whatever we're going through at the time. I know what it is. I just need to figure out. Let me run these simulations in
The
my
best
head
way. Mm-hmm.
and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, because I think I don't know if I said it on the episode before, but I remember this one time where we was going through whatever issue it was. It wasn't nothing major, but it was something small. But I know I was just irritated, and I was walking in the room, and I was just like, I remember thinking, why can't she just think like where understand where I'm coming from? Think like me. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It'll make sense to you if you think like me. Then I'm thinking that I'm like, dang, at this very moment, she not thinking like me.
Yeah.
But by me saying that, I know now that I can go and think like her and understand her point of view.
Mm-hmm.
And if I do that, I could dead the problem right away. And that's what I did. And then I end up getting some.
Why does everything lead to that?
Because that's what it's all about.
Oh man, did you hear a beep? Just random.
No.
Okay, I did. Anywho, yeah, I think handling conflict for me, also bringing, if it's something that's bothering me, actually bringing it to him and not let it sit and like build resentment, or I'm stressed out and I'm mad but I'm not saying it and I'm expecting him to pick up on it, but it's like, and he like, what's wrong? And I'm like, nothing, but clearly something is wrong. So it's like really being, you have to like get to those points to know that like this person, like he said, is your teammate and we are in this together. So regardless of like what it is or how you feeling, because your feelings are always valid,
Always.
regardless if a person agrees with them or not. Your
Always.
feelings are valid because they're your feelings and no one can tell you differently. So, but I used to have to learn that because I used to just, that was like the people pleaser in me. Like, make everybody happy, make sure he good, even if it was if I get the,
But end of the
butt end of the stick. So,
right.
but now taking the time to, actively listen to each other and like focus on like what we can do to like fix it. Cause sometimes it's like the problem is always gonna be the problem, but like you not my problem.
Right.
It's just the problem we having right now.
Right.
So, but it takes time and it's growth and it's a lot of self-reflection.
It is. And then at the same time, it's like when you realize you wrong, you gotta apologize. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta apologize, and your partner most likely is gonna forgive you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And that right there signifies the love that you guys have for each other, because the end goal is to get old and die together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not to make it till next month,
Yeah, or like be
another
together for
year,
30 years and throw it away
and
and
it's and we're not doing this. We're not doing all of this. We unhappy, so we gonna deal with each other until the kid get 18 and just to be nah, man, listen.
I told him
We
it's only one
fixing
way
it.
out.
We fixing it. I don't want out. Listen, I'm done, right? We fixing it. So forgiveness look like that. You know what I'm saying? Like realizing what the problem is and somebody apologizing about it or fixing it or just like being the bigger person.
And like forgiveness is what it is. they always say you forgive but you don't forget, but in a sense, like, what's the point of forgiving if you want to still remember it?
Look, because
Like, of course you don't forget because that's just memory or whatever, but like to think, like, one thing we don't do, and we don't throw things we done forgave each other for. We are not like, oh, well, you did this, well, remember when you did that,
we
like,
not keeping score.
or never, like,
We're
because
not
that's
keeping
just
score.
you never gonna get over this argument then.
Yeah.
If we continue to bring up the same thing, it's like, once I forgave you,
Mm-hmm.
that's it. Let's move on. Let's get to like the next goal or whatever, like that. Because sitting in that is just, it's toxic.
Yeah.
Like, that's toxic.
And you don't want to bring up old situations.
Right.
Don't bring up the past. Once you guys got over that hill,
Especially not in an argument. Now, if you guys are like
somewhere
talking
else.
about something and we
Right.
like remember this or something like that,
Yeah,
and
but
it comes up, even if it was like not the best
it's a
situation,
conversation
a
y'all having.
conversation.
It's
Yeah.
not the tit for tat, keeping
Yeah.
score, bringing it up. You know what I'm saying?
That's an exhausting way to be in a relationship. It's not healthy at all.
No, you got to remember this. Whether you wrote on the paper, do you like me? Check yes or no. Or whether you walked down that aisle and you said your vows and you asked and she said yes and you said yes. What you got to remember is y'all are a team.
Right.
And the primary focus is to build and make that team stronger. 100%.
Because if one ain't playing right, then y'all gonna lose.
Right. So everything you approach, you got to approach as a team. Like I was talking to my relative earlier, right? And she was explaining to me certain things or whatever about her situation, and I'm telling her about us, right? But I forgot what I said, but it caught her, and she said, "I like the way you say we," and that's how I talk because it's me and you. You know what I'm saying? It's when we trying to accomplish something or we trying to do something. It ain't I'm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I and team. We all heard that before, but that's true. It's always us or we. You know what I'm saying? I felt French in high school, but I just know we.
Right.
That's it. And then you know we's.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. Hey, I'm a freak.
How many times do I have to?
Like what I like.
We know. Literally, we know.
Right.
No. No, I think, oh my gosh. I think one of the other, I think we kind of touched on it, but us learning when emotions are high, when to bow out and take a moment, because you don't want to say things you don't mean.
Right. No, I don't.
In those relationships, some people call it like taking a time out. I heard one thing, which I thought was like a big thing, because we've done these things before. Like, you get in a relationship, you're in a relationship and y'all get mad at each other. Somebody leave the house.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it.
We've done it before. And I feel like I've heard in the guys, like, it's something the girl she used to do all the time, and it really bugged them. So now it's like they're not allowed to leave the house, but they can go in separate rooms.
Right.
And like take the time, but like no one gets to leave because like leaving, it's just like the people say, like, you're not allowed to go to sleep mad or leave. Remember, I tell you, you can't go to work mad at me. Like,
right.
You know, that can't be the last thing we say to each other. We can't be mad.
Yeah, because anything could happen, and that's the last thing you want to ever think about. You know what I'm saying? If something happening to your partner.
So it's like it takes a lot to like put your pride aside and be the bigger person, but it's that end goal y'all have, and the end goal is usually y'all still together. Like, we doing all this arguing, you're not about to leave me.
Yeah, you gotta focus on repairing it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta focus on after any type of conflict within the marriage relationship, what you have, what have you. You have to focus on repairing it.
What are we gonna do to get past this?
What can we do to get past it? Because, like I said, I'm gonna keep saying it. The end goal is to be together forever and die old. Like, so we're not having it no other way, and I'm not about to be mad at you for the next 20 years.
Right.
So let's fix it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And some people
20 years is crazy.
Right. But some people like to fight and make up, right? And I know sometimes that's what they do it for. Like, I don't I'm just on the makeup part. I ain't with all
Right,
that.
because I don't want to make up with you after we done fought.
Yeah,
Like it need to
I
be
ain't with
some.
all of
I
that.
need some like
Doing that.
closure, like some type of
Right.
apology. I need to know that we are good, and the problem has to be solved.
Yeah. Cause
Yeah.
I get it. Some like to fight, make up, and they like to solve it with small acts of affection, which
Yeah.
lead to other stuff. And I guess that's what gets them off. To each
Yeah,
his own.
but if the problem not if y'all didn't really I think people do that too to avoid the hard part. Cuz solving conflict is hard. Like
Right.
especially if a person don't want to admit they wrong.
Right. Right.
And then that's just what they rush to or whatever. Like, no, get off of me. Don't be kissing me. I need you to tell me why. Like, I need to know the reasons why.
Right. But so
You get what
okay.
I'm
So
saying?
what if it's because it's I don't know the times we in and the culture we have is crazy because I always heard females say that's what they own, like fighting, making up. They only want to fight you or argue with you because the sex is really good after the fact or some crap like that.
What?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I ain't never
Emotionally
really heard.
immature.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what
And
it
she
is.
probably lying about something.
I don't know. I ain't
I'm
never
just saying,
had
I
that
just feel
because
like if it's like a real problem and conflict, I don't see how that can fix it because the problem is still there.
yeah, but
So,
see, the
like,
problem was created by her for that very purpose.
reason.
It's not even a real problem. It was just a
Then that's the
facade, and
only
she
time
just
he's
creating.
good is when he like make up sex.
Nah, I just think what you said, it was something that's probably immature. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? The mind is young. They don't
Yeah.
really
Right.
understand it because you don't need to do all that just to get some good if that's what the case
Right.
is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Let me know what y'all think.
right, yeah.
What in the world?
It's some of y'all out there. I know it is for sure, and y'all probably like I mean, I like to do it because it's this and it get intense and it's intimate and whatever. I don't know. I
I
don't
guess
know.
whatever people into, hey, but
To
like
each his own. But
as long as the problem gets solved.
you wanna right. So like you said on the prior episode where your partner's feelings are valid.
Yeah.
100%. Like if they whatever they feel, it is truly what they feel. So who are you to say no, you don't feel that way?
Right.
So, you got to practice active listening, right? And you got to validate your partner feelings by summarizing what you hear or feel yourself
It's like
about the situation.
like you're telling me this is how you feel.
Right.
Like you have to like validate that
Right.
and let that
Like I understand.
stand and
I
let it
feel
if
this
you
way
need to.
because.
Yeah, and it's not like but.
Right. No, it should
Yeah.
not be a but. It should not be a but because but just basically
Unvalidated.
unvalidated that
Yeah.
whole statement you was
Yeah.
making. You know what I'm saying? So,
I think what I've learned, especially like women, because we have you're not always gonna be right,
no,
regardless of
nobody
the
is.
and same vice versa for him. But it's okay to be we have been brought up in like this like independent, strong. I'm an independent. I don't want to be independent or strong. I want to be
Should you have to
strong
be?
to a case,
Yeah,
like to
strong
where
when you have to
when I
be.
have to be. I don't want to live on strong. Like I want to be vulnerable. I want to be soft. I want to feel like I can, have my emotional breakdown moments without having to mask it,
Right.
and I want to sometimes this is what I do. Like I'm feeling overwhelmed or I'm feeling like he could be playing a game and I just go in there and like he already know. Like I need to just sit here with you. I need you to hold me.
Just want to sit on my lap. What a coincidence. What's there?
What is wrong with you?
Violent.
Oh my goodness. You see? But I want to be held. I want, I need that emotional, that connection without it being anything else. Anything in that moment. Just that. I just want to be held. I don't want to be nothing else.
She want that connection.
Oh my goodness. But those are the like, made me you always gonna go
Cause
off
you
on it.
thinking about it. Stop. Get your
That's
brain out the gutter.
not what I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
That's your brain living together. You're like a Ninja Turtle.
I am.
But yeah,
Won't get mad on.
so now learning that like I don't always have to be right. I can admit when I'm wrong, even though it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
I can admit when I'm wrong, and those things are gonna bring y'all closer. And like I said, self accountability, self reflection is one of the hardest things. And if you could learn that, I promise, like any relationship you have, friendship, family relationships, will be just better off because you
Right.
can take a step back and say, like, you know what? I understand, like your feelings are valid and you feeling this way, and I do apologize for that, even if that wasn't my intent,
Mm-hmm.
type thing. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like just like a big thing
Right.
to.
And like you
I'm
said,
a crybaby.
yeah, but it's just like you said, when you take a step back, and sometimes you might not have the words, like me.
Mm-hmm.
But that's when you implement timeouts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because when the emotions is running high,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? The last thing you want to do is be like who I used to be, where I used to just say hurtful things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I didn't mean them.
You need
But
therapy.
yeah, I got it. I did the therapy on my own. No, but I mean, I figured it out.
Yeah.
I figured it out because the first step is to admit that you have a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I did. I admit that I was wrong and I had a problem. I didn't never do it right. So then you figure out, well, what can you do better? How could you fix that
See, you
problem?
can't change a person can change themselves.
Only oh yeah, yeah.
And they are going to, like, you have so many women that's like, oh, he just needs to change and blah blah blah, but that's something he has to want to do. And maybe in the light of you, he's like, there's some changes I need to make if this is what I want to continue to have. Like, if this is who I want, and there's some changes I need to make. And I think as you grow and you mature, those things happen. And you add different layers on. You become a parent and things like that, and you start to see your reflection in your kids. Things you pass down that you didn't even know could be passed down. So
All
you
this
like,
traumas, yeah.
yeah, I gotta find a better way to communicate. I gotta find, ways to self-reflect. I gotta find ways to like decompress and all these things. But it's about navigating it together. I think that's the biggest thing. Like we can, you know, come together and say like, this is giving me a hard time, or
Figure this
this is
out,
how I'm
yeah.
feeling right now.
Communicate.
Like, how do I, and you find somebody that's gonna pour into you.
Right.
I think that's like a big thing. Like if you have somebody that's not listening to you and not like trying to get you to that next level for you to be your best self, and are constantly like bringing you down and things like that, then like for me that's not your person, because
No.
that person should be building you up, pouring into you,
100%.
and believing in you when you're not even believing in yourself, type thing,
100%.
So
You gotta help each other out. Pick me up when I'm down. I pick you up when you down, cause I'm up now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, and that's what it's about. So listen, that's how we navigate our difficult issues, conflicts, all that. I hope everybody learned something. Navigate yours. If you got a different way that you navigate yours, please drop it in the comments, whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube,
yeah, because one I
TikTok.
did see, and I was like, oh, that people like schedule time to meet like every week or whatever, their significant other, to sit down to just check in and see if there's anything
They can work on or
that they
something
need
like
to
that.
work on that happen, or just like small things or whatever. And I guess that could be like people that's like really busy to make sure they like stay
Right.
connected.
Okay.
So
So I
yeah,
was about to say that shit corny.
I know anything that's like a scheduled plan or something is corny to him.
Hey, just checking in. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Hey, no, something we implemented that I said we was gonna do this year. I mean, we kind of fell off because we been getting invited to things, but I wanted us to, since having kids and like his schedule is just like crazy. We hadn't gone on dates. It's just like,
Yeah, your mama owe us some.
yeah,
She backed up
she just gave us one though.
yesterday.
Yeah,
That don't count.
it
A
do.
party. You want
Because
a
I didn't
date?
go to. I wasn't working. So she was like, okay, she told me, she said, this is one of your, I mean, I get one every month. So,
All right, but
but yeah, just making sure y'all find time to connect.
right. So
Then y'all
with
could
that
talk
being
through
said,
whatever.
relationships aren't perfect.
But if the love is real, it's worth it. Why you don't do a heart no more?
Like,
It's like,
comment, subscribe.
You gonna put them up there?
Oh, hold on. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe.
He's stepping up his editing game, y'all. And
Later.
till the next one.